All right, this one comes from Patricia. It says, "Hey, Beau, I am looking at purchasing a restaurant that's been in business for well over 20 years. I don't have any restaurant experience, but I have owned my own small businesses over the last 25 years. One banker I spoke to said his bank won't finance any restaurants unless the owner buyer has experience in the restaurant industry. Is there a workaround for this? Thanks a bunch."
So, Patricia, yes, every bank's going to overlay differently. We talk about this all the time. Some banks say, listen, if you don't have any restaurant experience, we're not going to make this loan. That's an overlay. You have business experience. Now, granted, the restaurant business is a tough business, but you're buying an established business. You're probably going to have key personnel that are still working in the business when you take over. So, listen, there's a lot of banks, a lot of SBA participating lenders out there, and I'm sure we can find and navigate and find one. So we already know that it's going to be an issue, right? Like, even if this wasn't an issue and I was talking to you for the first time, said, hey, I want to buy this restaurant. We know there's going to be some pushback. So what do we got to do? We got to build up the compensating factors. What are the compensating factors? Well, you've worked 20 years. You've owned 3 businesses successfully. You're an entrepreneur. You have great credit. You have reserves. You have a lot of equity in a house that's probably going to have a lien on in second position. So those are compensating factors, right? We want to build the story. I want to ask these questions up front, right? And it's like a cup of coffee. Without anything, it's a black cup of coffee. We want to put the cream, the sugar in, we want to stir it, we want to get the whole story, and then we bring it to the right bank or non-bank lender. And that's how we get these things approved. So it's not uncommon to have pushback from the bank and them wanting more equity. But the best part of it is if you have a little bit of time, granted you don't have to close next week, there's a lot of hungry lenders out there that can utilize your compensating factors to approve the loan at the terms and leverage that you want. So hope that helps. Book a call below. Happy to discuss in detail. Thanks so much for your question.
Hi, this is Beau, host of the Investor Financing Podcast. Are you a real estate investor with properties and you're trying to figure out how to refinance or grow your existing real estate business? Need some clarity and a game plan for moving forward? I'm offering a free strategy call where we dive deep on your real estate investing goals. I'll help you come up with a strategic finance plan that will help you get to where you want to go. Whether you've got a portfolio of 30 properties or you're starting out with your first property, I have a framework that has helped many investors grow. If you're interested, book a call below in the Calendly link.
Hey guys, Beau here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.